They don't never rotate like pop out to where they should pop out.
Nigga Maul on Warrior Maul went crazy on his podcast. I'm trying to defend Drake and shit. Oh, you gotta let it go on.
Oh really?
Nigga went viral. So much so that nigga when Punch was on Twitter was like, I don't know what's wrong with that guy.
Mm.
The only point he had that I was rocking with, he was just saying how they not believing it's like anything Kendrick say is a go. They believe it automatically. But when Drake responding to his claims and or saying his own claims, nobody give a fuck about it. But I said that's Drake's fault.
Yeah,
Like,
that is. It's the way he presented everything.
I was like, you never got caught lying before. I mean, more people will believe you now. Like they have nothing against Kendrick to match to that he lied
to match
before.
to that shit, exactly. And then at the same time, bro, like your last song sounds like you capping. You know what I'm saying? Like you contradict yourself in that shit when you say, "Oh, the people that you getting your information from is clowns," and then you also say, we fed you the lies." So you calling yourself a clown now? Like,
I mean, but you gotta think about this. He's saying he talking about the person. If you saying you sent somebody, that person you talking about, it could be said clown.
okay, you can say that, but then at the same time, why didn't you present the information along? Why wouldn't you have already presented the information? Like right now, it just seems convenient that you saying that. Like you could have been like. My thing is, if you would have put out that song before Kendrick dropped, goddamn,
Not like us.
not like us.
Chance.
You would have had a better chance. It would have looked way
too.
more realistic. And at the same time, you're saying that you calculated. You're saying that you all the way calculated and shit like that. So if that's the case, why wouldn't you be prepared to have video proof of what you're saying? Because everybody like that would put the nail in the coffin right then and there. And then at the same time, in the same song, you trying to accuse or you trying to say that Kendrick got raped, and so now that's why he's putting this off on me. When you go listen to Mother I Sober, that's not what happened in that song. He never got raped. He never said he was raped. He said that his mom got raped before, and she was a victim of that shit. And goddamn, the fact that she did that shit, she put pressure on him to try to say that he had got raped. But that wasn't the case. So that's where a lot of his traumas came from, was because of that shit. So he didn't do none of the history that he claiming that Kendrick didn't do, he didn't do. So it's like, bro, like everything that you saying right now, how you presenting your whole argument is trash. And that's the issue. And like Kendrick was way more strategic in it. So even
I just think Kendrick won off the fact that he dropped that shit 20 minutes after he got. I ain't get a chance to celebrate that this nigga fought back.
Right.
Niggas like, drop the spade on the table, nigga.
Right. Type shit.
Clean that
shit up.
And
then it was just like, and then even then it was just like, even if you want to take out, you know, saying how Kendrick goddamn did it, just his rapping ability was shown to be better. Like Drake, you never fully broke down any of your topics that in your accusations that you claiming, and you can't say, oh well, Kendrick, I'm telling the truth. Where's your facts at? And you didn't really provide no facts. You just gave speculation. You trying to say that they not following each other? Like, well, okay, that's cool and all, but if that's the main thing that you basing it off of, I'm gonna be real with you. You got to take an L off that, because there's no other proof to say otherwise. And then, if I'm not mistaken, I just recently heard that her brother goddamn came out and said, he was in support of Kendrick. I'm gonna be real with you. You got me fucked up if goddamn somebody was beating on my sister and you think I'm finna come out and be in support of that nigga. You put your hands on my sister? Like, come on, bro.
Then the counterpoint to that was
Trey.
The counterpoint to that, I saw that argument too. With the counterpoint to that, it's a lot of enablers to what thing, or they could have got past the situation.
Right. Yeah, maybe so, but all I know is goddamn.
Because neither one of these niggas got proof on each other. It's just a group of people really one person's raps, other person's raps. That's what it comes down to.
So with all that being said, you gotta go off of what is in front of you, and that's the skill, and that's the way everything, the game planning. Like Drake, you just didn't do up the part. You was early on, niggas was rocking with your shit because you did with the push-ups. Push-ups was hard. Goddamn. at the same time, like
Cause the thing he couldn't, cause we
you
knew Kendrick couldn't beat his, oh not Kendrick, Drake couldn't beat Kendrick's ability to rap. You have to
right,
expose this nigga some type of way, cause you can rap with these greats, but it's like Kobe going to the gym playing next to Bron, and Bron going playing against MJ. It's like there's certain things each other is better than the other, but
right,
in a matchup, who gonna win that matchup at that time? Okay, you
right,
got that one. So
right.
it's like you gotta put all your Kobe ain't going without Kobe gonna shoot 45 times going down swinging. You got to do that
Hmm.
when you rapping.
Right. And if you don't, then you just looking bad.
hmm But I will say this: I'm glad this happened to that nigga, so now I can get a rapping Drake.
Yeah,
Like
we're
niggas ain't
definitely
trying
gonna
to
need
hear
to
your
do.
melodies.
Right.
Like now your next album is gonna be you. How did you overcome this situation? Like what you been
Hmm.
going through? Like
Right.
what's up? Niggas ain't
And
trying to
that
hear.
nigga, that nigga
Niggas ain't trying
Show
to hear this
gave
shit.
up. Yeah, that nigga Show gave up. That nigga said, "I know you got like 10 more songs, but I mean, this it for me.
That's
I
right.
came with facts. Like Drake, boy, if you don't just admit, like I get it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to say you lost, but my nigga, it's over.
hmm So now how do you? So me and Dave and Jordan was talking about this. They were saying Drake is now 3 behind Cole because Cole didn't try to battle, and so
Yeah, that's
Cole is still
yeah,
Kendrick one.
right now, yeah, I got Cole a second. I mean, Kendrick up.
I,
Kendrick
s-
is up.
only reason I still have Drake too because in battle rap is competitive. I mean rap is
Right.
competitive, and if
I
you're
hear you.
not trying to compete, like
I hear you. But
it's not fair to slight one who because the point was everybody was making even though niggas on his head, all these rappers are saying they proud of Drake for actually
for actually
stepping up to
stepping
the
up
plate.
and yeah, I
Because
get you.
most niggas will fold or not do it at all. Because
Right.
every time there's never been somebody that came to Drake and he didn't attempt or
Right.
go bars.
This is what I would say. The only reason why I'm saying that is because I don't think it had anything to do with I don't want to compete against a nigga. He Kendrick, I mean not Kendrick. Cole knew that shit was about to get very, very ugly and nasty. I'm not
hmm
finna put myself nor my family through that shit.
hmm
Like
So if
that.
Jay Z
That's
did
how I
that
look
same
at it.
shit with Nas, how would you how would you look at Jay Z?
I would respect it. That's my thing. I just respect what he did. Like
I mean, I
I
respect what Cole
I'm not
did. Don't
saying
get it twisted.
I'm not
We
saying that
talking
I
about
didn't want
it.
to see you go at it. Yeah, but at the same time, my whole thing is you don't need to diss a nigga in order to compete against a nigga. Like I don't need to. Why do I have to put out a diss track in order to compete against you? Now it turns into something else because then it's a disrespectful battle. Just like this one. What was niggas
But
saying?
only
What
person
was
who turned
niggas?
it only person who turned it disrespectful was Drake because Kendrick's first two songs
He said, yeah,
he
you're
said
right.
keep it friendly.
You're right. But here's the thing. I'm not talking about what Kendrick and Drake and J. Cole would have did. I don't
Mm.
think that they would have been the ones dissing each other. What would have happened though? The people would have wanted them to do that. Because what they said was, oh, Drake or oh, J. Cole put out a diss track. Oh, J. Cole apologized for the diss track. And even before he apologized, in the in between, when they was listening to it, people were saying, this ain't scathing enough. Yeah, this ain't enough to really like take Kendrick head off. It's like, well, okay, so y'all want a diss track or y'all want them to compete? Because they don't have to send diss tracks in order to compete. We can put out music, we can get on a song together, we can do a whole album together, and we can try to out rap each other. But when you talk about a diss track and y'all niggas is not settled with the fact that I'm trying to compete against him on a lyrical level, then yeah, because my heart's not in it because that's not somebody who I even have an issue with like that.
Mm.
So in that sense, that's where I'm looking at J. Cole and I'm saying, okay, I can get behind that. Because it'd be the same thing like with us. If niggas, when we hoop, we don't have to get disrespectful to compete hard against each other. We want the bragging rights behind it. So and I don't also have to foul you. I don't have to goddamn play dirty in order for me to goddamn get the win. I want to be able to beat you just off of the fact that I have the skill set and I respect your skill set, so I'm stepping in the ring with you. But if niggas is trying to get me to play dirty, man, nigga, you need to stomp on his ankle. That's the only way. Like, nah, bro, I'm not finna do all that. It's not worth it. I don't got that time. Like, I wouldn't do that to nobody, but I'm damn sure not finna do that to somebody that I call my brothers and my homies. So in that regard, I feel cold. I'm still gonna
Mm.
hold him accountable for the fact that I wanted him to compete. And Kendrick just went crazy in this, and he showed the levels and layers of why he's that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna hold him accountable. But at the end of the day, I still feel like the only reason why, you know, what I'm saying, he stepped back is because of the fact that it was gonna get disrespectful.
Mm-hmm. So my kind of argument to that is throughout hip hop we know rap was competitive, and at
Right.
no point has rap been competitive and been friendly.
I think that's cap.
Through the greatest people who try, because when we say I'm trying to be number one, each person that shot for number one had to take out the person that they said was ahead of them,
Right.
and that fueled the animosity between each other because you both going for that one. It's just this era when they made the big three, this era became that. But even the rappers, so when they started this big three, they didn't like how Buddy and Philly how they
Yeah,
do the
shit
today's
was.
NBA,
Mm-hmm.
and so that's why when no, people notice when Kendrick started to distance himself, and then he started even more proclaiming that he is that one, or nobody's stopping him. They was just waiting for that person to test that metal, because the knock on Kendrick, how we always said, was he never been through that fire. He never
Right,
had to
right, right.
compete for that one spot. Niggas just gave it to him because he just knew what Kendrick could do. Now when Cole backed himself out, now Cole's getting that same treatment.
Right. I
Cause
mean,
how
I
that
hear what you're saying.
all those things we said about Kendrick, now we say now it can be a part of Cole.
I hear what you're saying in the sense
Because
of
regardless, they all top three, or however you want to put in your personal preference.
right.
Because
Like, but
as long as
like
you got
I
them three in it,
in there, yeah, I hear what you're saying in terms of that, but at
that's
the
like
same
Kobe, Mike,
time,
and Jordan.
but
I
at the
mean
same
Brian.
time, like I don't. My whole thing is I can't help the fact that I actually genuinely fuck with this nigga.
Oh
Like,
yeah, no.
you know what I'm saying? Like that part. Like anybody else is up for. I mean, even when we listen to what Cole is saying on goddamn what's the name of that damn on Might Delete Later. That whole project, what he's saying, yeah, he's trying to compete for the number one slot, but at the same time, he's never saying that he's not ducking from no smoke from people. Like in the sense of let's get on the song, let's rap. You know what I'm saying? Like I will rap with anybody. I ain't ducking no one on ones type shit.
Okay.
He's not saying that he's trying to goddamn get disrespectful and fuck. His whole energy has never been on that. Like he's never been on some like, you know, saying niggas is bitch made and I'm finna goddamn anybody on the song I disrespect the fuck out of them. Like that's never been his
Mm-hmm.
whole agenda. So I hear what you're saying in terms of what rap is and competitive, but I don't see why
What's
I have to be
hilarious? My bad.
disrespectful in order to be competitive. I just don't think
Mm-hmm.
that's where that comes from. Because I mean, when we look at it, even with basketball is a competitive sport. But was Drake? I mean, it was goddamn LeBron and D Wade not competitive every time they played each other, but they best friends. Kobe
Mm-hmm.
Bryant. He still fucked with everybody to a level. Now, granted, he kept certain shit to himself because he like that's my level of competition in my approach. But at the same time, when we outside of
None of
this,
these niggas
we
said.
still cool. Like you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
But on the court, yeah, on the court, I'm going at your head. But I'm never finna cross the line to where it's gonna get where you gonna have to look at it and say, oh, bro, you on some like some twisted shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you trying to play dirty. Good for you. But but yeah. So like when you look at that, like that's where goddamn, like that's where I'm looking at it. Like so, I hear what you're saying. It's not like I don't understand where you're coming from. I do. I I'm still gonna look at it like the reason behind him not wanting to do that shit was because he didn't want to get disrespectful like that. Now, here's the other side of it though. All these other niggas that done said some shit about him, I want to hear him go at them, and that's gonna really
But
like
he not gonna do
that's
that.
gonna pull my
Cause that's
that's
back to
where
that
be
go
where
back.
I'll be comfortable.
But that goes back to your point. That's not him.
No, I think the only reason why he didn't do it with Kendrick is because that was his homie. All these other
We
niggas,
got,
I don't think he's cool with them like that. Like
but
them
we
niggas
gotta
didn't
see.
show his true colors. I mean, he
I
already
mean,
went at Kanye before.
because I mean, but okay, but your point back to your point, it wasn't disrespectful. It wasn't like a diss per se. He just talked about the plight of his
He
mindset and which way he would be at. He was actually like giving advice and trying to hope he's at a
no
better.
no when it was at Kanye, he definitely went at his character and his whole reasoning behind doing the shit that he was doing.
We
when he
both
went
talk
at
about
Kanye,
false
not on
prophets,
False
right?
Prophets. No, not on False Prophets. It was after False Prophets on Middle Child. When he said that shit, if I beef with a nigga or if I go at a nigga, it won't be for clout, it won't be for fame, it won't be because some nigga slid in my lane. It won't be to sell you my new little sneakers. It's you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be legit type shit. Like that's him going at Kanye's character and reasoning behind doing the shit that he doing. He didn't go deep into shit, but that's the other side of it. Like now you can go deeper into that shit because Kanye then came out here and just played with your name and called you a whole pussy and a bitch and shit like that. Now you
Okay.
can go at that nigga. The Simba, granted, I know Simba just doing what he doing because he trying to get some clout. I think it's lame what he did and how he did it just based off the fact that Cole, gave that nigga a goddamn good ass look type shit.
Mhm.
But you can you can
But
you
I
can
could
watch
tell,
his little ass with a bar.
yeah.
You know what I'm
But I could
saying? Like,
tell you how Simba felt is how all these rappers felt when Cole on that.
yeah,
Like
it's an
it,
opportunity. It's a look.
like I mean not even now. I'm talking about how like when you listen to these rappers talk about Cole, they don't even discuss him in the sense of like a top one or two in that sense because of what he did. They not discrediting his
Yeah.
legacy. Like none of this shit discredit Kendrick or Drake legacy, no matter who came on top. Because what you done is what you done. But because like they was trying like how like Big Sean always tried to get in that three and take one of them out. He always tried to make it a four, but he
hmm
couldn't produce and stay at the same level and ability amount of years as these three have. Then he has, because this nigga disappeared at one point.
It did. Yeah, he
Because
dropped
niggas was
like
trying to
two
put
bad
Sean,
albums back
Wale,
to
and
back.
Meek in that top three, top four. They was trying to make a four or top five. It's just them niggas didn't
Now one of
keep
them
up
niggas,
the same.
yeah. That's facts. And Big Sean was the closest one to that at that
Closest
time.
one. Sean was the closest one.
hmm
Nobody did. We had no idea. I mean, because we never really experienced anything like that, right? And then we was like, whoa, this is a big deal. I mean, people on the highway holding up signs.
I understand if I keep playing this game.
Remember
You got it. I'm about to sim it so everybody can goddamn everybody else can get their shit in. Good shit's like
50 yards away.
nah. Ain't no point. I ain't even gonna really have time to be on it like that. So you got it. No, I don't feel like it. I'm not. I literally haven't. Nah, you got it. Yeah, yeah. No point in wasting time. No, you know what I'm saying? No point in wasting no time. You got it. I really just trying to get all this shit out the way.
Yeah. That's what. Yep.
But no, he won. Credit to him. You good game plan, good player. You know what
Good
I'm
player.
saying?
Good player. Player.
This nigga is hell. This nigga is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
You finna have to deal with big old yoke now, goddamn.
I'm about to go to fucking GameStop real quick.
Tack, you still in here?
Yeah, I'm up in
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
in the
Okay.
Madden game.
But I was about to say, to answer your question from earlier though, I don't feel like I ever really unlocked Ant though. I would say that. And it was mainly his shot. I feel like I kept struggling with his shot. You can get a lane though. That nigga take the fuck off. But that nigga
Yeah.
shot, I don't know what the fuck. David was snapping with that nigga. He had that nigga shot down pat. I don't know what it was. I just could not consistently get that nigga shot. That's what was annoying.
Is Kurt still there?
Yeah, first player.
My bad for yelling last night like that, fool. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't contain myself.
This nigga funny. Okay.
So,
Run toward me.
I'm tripping. TQ and goddamn TQ and Adam got to play. I just thought about that. Honestly,
Yeah.
I just want to just move Adam to the next round, bro. Like,
Shit, they ain't gonna play shit. You know one gonna play.
yeah, bro. That's
Is he
because I
in the
think
chat?
TQ even said, yeah. I don't even think he is, bro. Fuck all that, bro. That shit ain't that deep with TQ. I'm skipping that shit.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
He might not. He might not. But I feel like we got a better chance with Adam than we do with TQ. Adam
Yeah.
normally plays especially in playoff time.
Yeah, that nigga was just getting on my nerves, bro. That nigga suck, bro.
I mean, look, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he got, well, in my opinion, probably one more time to do that shit, and then it's over with. Because I mean,
That's what we
at this
saying.
point, At
That's
at
two
this point,
strikes.
it's like it seems like 90% or 99% of us really don't fuck with that nigga.
You get two straight. I told Roos last night. I was like, oh my,
So
It
that
was
shit
him
got
and
them.
it was him and John had to set him aside. I don't know what happened on that one. I went to go eat. I came back. They was just talking. I was like, what the fuck happened?
It
And
don't.
then,
It only take you with so much little time to just get under people's skin. He a gnat, and I think it's because niggas know he's so ass and he be in the way, and then like, you can't help yourself with that
Bro, I ain't
nigga.
that fucking good at the game, bro. But I'm not finna be sitting here talking like I'm the best when I'm not.
Yeah, that's the
And then,
difference. Like
Coco
your
Jones,
the
slow down,
approach.
fam.
Who you say?
Coco Jones.
Oh my God, that woman, boy, boy, for sure, for sure.
God damn. But I like that new build I got, man. Threw that nigga in the fire. Nigga survive.
Oh, you made a new build.
Yeah, this probably
He a
I
fuck
ain't
nigga.
gonna cut. I ain't gonna cap. Nigga probably my best build if I can like get this nigga down pat.
What position you at?
He at the point. This a N2 1-2.
Mm.
He got a 90. I'm not 87 layup. He don't get no dunk. That's the only slight. Cause he don't get no
Yeah,
dunk. But he has an 87 layup, so I can try that LeBron James layup package.
yeah,
And then he get a 92 post control with a 94 mid range.
yeah,
And then he get a 78 trade ball. I'm used to that. And
yeah,
then not 94 mid range, 92 mid range.
yeah.
And then
Well,
defense, he got a 94 perimeter defense with a 79 block, but the interior defense is 72 on the build. So like I can
mm.
guard the post and post up. So when niggas try to post up, I can guard that shit. And he still got strength, so I got back down Punisher and like Bulldozer.
Oh shit! But goddamn, Kurt, not Kurt, but Tack and Trey, y'all really can play. The next round has started now, so I'm gonna send it. So if y'all available, y'all can play.
I mean, me and Sheen can play. I mean, me and Sheen can play.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Who slight play what? Adam?
David, he played David. Slight played David, and Ty and Adam gonna play.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. That's gonna be a series. Good series right there. He threw a heating pad on the floor, like during the court.
But that goes back to what we talked about earlier.
Oh, but Kurt, you see what I
Mhm.
was saying with them Timberwolves, man?
Mhm. I
Them
think what fucked
girls.
them up this time, like you wouldn't think Rudy Gobert being out would be like that shit gave them a whole new
A
offensive look.
whole
They
different
went basically
yes.
5 out on them niggas, and
5 out, bro.
and you can't adjust. Some like and they used to playing like that without Rudy.
Yeah,
Rudy.
yeah.
So it's easy for them to go right back into a 5 out offense and get the space, all that space, nigga.
Yep.
And then
I would.
and then so now we can match your offense. Like so they blitzed them first coming out. They didn't expect that. Now your big has to guard the paint.
Yep. And they speeding up Jokic in a way that nobody's ever done before.
Right. Now when Rudy come back, that offense gonna slow down a little bit more, but the defense go up more though.
But that defense go up more, yep. Because now you can't get in that paint the same way. And then they did so exactly what I thought they was gonna do. They have Rudy guarding Aaron Gordon, and now they got them. They put Cat on goddamn Jokic. Because the reason why I knew they was gonna do that shit is because I want to say this was like last season. I seen the 76ers do the same shit, and I thought it was smart as shit. Like the first half, Jokic was cooking. That nigga was going stupid. But then goddamn, what they did was they had PJ Tucker guard him on ball, and then they just had Embiid roam. So that way he can stop all that little backdoor cutting shit. You ain't finna get that shit. Now I can come right over here and I can help out. And I'm tall enough so you can't goddamn just throw that bitch over the top. And now it's worse with these niggas because these niggas is throwing 3 different 7-footers at them.
You want to know who they got that from?
Who?
Frank Vogel and the Lakers. That's how they guarded it. That's why Murray was going crazy on the against the Lakers that series, because niggas they was just letting him have that shit. That nigga, you had Dwight on goddamn Jokic, you had JaVale McGee on Jokic, you got fucking 80 first team all defense playing help, sending shit, help everywhere, because he can help anybody, not just Jokic. He can help on the Murray shit. He can help on the Gordon shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not Gordon. Who they smart Porter. He can help on KCP because that dude is solely guarding. He not finna leave Jokic.
Right.
Like, I can help. I can leave Aaron Gordon. It's just now what makes that defense work is when you got a big that can shoot and play defense.
And play defense.
And a big that don't shoot and can play defense.
And you got perimeter defenders.
And I was about to say that too. And perimeters who can block up the perimeter, but why I need to, I can play aggressive and I can flood it to these two niggas.
Bro, what? Nigga,
that's what the Lakers when they had
fuck out Jamal,
them perimeter defenders and now granted the difference with team them and the Lakers is our defenders were still 6'5", 6'4". Their defenders are 6'8", 6'7", 6'9", long ass arms.
Long body ass niggas.
Yeah.
So tell me this then, Kurt. What do you think they do to go back at that? Like, how would you
I think a Jokic game gonna happen. They'll get one, but I see the Timberwolves winning in 5 only because they don't have a bench this year. If they had the bench they had last year with Bruce Brown and them to spell, they'll be fine. I think they could beat the Timberwolves. They don't have a bench this year. And working against the Lakers, who also doesn't have a bench and who can't shoot threes, you was getting away with that shit. Like, keep in mind, all them games, niggas, it's a sweep is a sweep. Hold on, I gotta say something. Okay. A sweep is a sweep. So they're not gonna look at the fact that the Lakers was in every single one of those games, and the Lakers probably should have won every single one of those games. But it's don't care, it's a sweep. But the Timberwolves saw that shit. Look at playoff games, see if you want to. Yeah.
Yeah, it was only me and Slight. That's why I wanted us to play all today, so everybody can goddamn play. Cause I ain't want to hold up the lead. No, Roofs. You trying to get drugged? You trying to get drugged?
On what? Need for Speed?
Yeah, fuck, nigga. You know what time it is. It's on the right.
Okay.
What? What you gonna say? What you gonna say?
Hey, you hurt?
Clint got hurt? I thought it was Lonzo. Alright. He should be. Hold on, but Lonzo. They should be back healthy though. Check your roster first. Because if I just quit out of them, they should be back healthy. You said what? Yeah, so you should be straight. But if y'all start playing and then you see that they hurt, just let me know. I'll fix it.
You better.
Oh, bitch ass nigga, I'll drop you off. Damn, I done just started 2K up again.
Mm. Mm.
Don't worry
Yes,
about it. I'm gonna be
sir.
focused on this road. Yeah, fuck nigga.
Yeah, send me an
Yeah.
invite whenever you're.
Skirt. Uh-huh. Michael Phelps with the swim
Who the
move.
hell? Somebody at the Pacers got 6 man of the year? Trae Young, first
I don't know. Trae
No,
Young
I'm
on the
looking at.
Pacers?
No, I'm looking at the our league.
Yeah, I know the league shit, yeah.
Nah, Trae Young on the Pacers. He on the Lakers on our
He
league.
on the
I
Lakers,
was.
yeah. I thought you said like we wasn't talking about you.
No, Trae Young.
No, we are talking about the league, but we wasn't talking about you though. You irrelevant, is what we said. Fuck nigga.
What's my team again? I'm the Cavs. Okay, yeah. Should be
Don't worry,
sneaking
Trey. I'll
some
make
of
sure
these.
he holds some L's on this racing.
Well, fuck you. Okay, whoever want to join up on that
Nobody got
race.
shit on my team. Okay.
Yeah, cause you know you already have
I
them
do got a
goddamn
new B too.
ragtag group of niggas and whooping their ass. Fuck nigga.
You hear me? Ruben, I
She ain't
do got a
taking
new
out. What you
B.
say?
I
You
got a
got a
new
new
B. Come on.
a
Try
new
that too.
BM.
B. Class.
Oh,
Call.
a new B class. Okay. Oh, but before we start racing, let me do that too. I definitely
No,
want to
no,
do.
no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah. Got to, got to.
We going to wait 25 minutes, Roof.
Nah,
Yep.
it ain't finna be that long. I be
It's
finding
gonna be,
gems, you
be
know what
like
I'm saying,
that.
quick. What but you know what I'm saying, before I do it, what car you driving? That be
Huh?
hmm?
I don't know. Have to find out. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Damn.
Curious curious Let's switch this way. You only gotta stop him. Yeah. And it over. Yeah. 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 Curious. Curious. Try this one out first.
Mm.
No, you good.
No, you ain't good. My fault, sir. Jared Allen finna be out. I'm about to say if he out, that shit over with. Well, that is also if, depending on too if goddamn KCP playing. Not KC, yeah, KP. Oh, he is? Okay. Yeah. We'll see, man. Honestly, though, I think Darius Garland gonna have to. If y'all really want a chance to win, Darius Garland gonna have to pipe up. He can't play like he did last game. Yeah, that nigga be on that bullshit.
You still not done?
I'm almost done. I'm almost done.
Play me 25 minutes, boy.
This ain't even 25. Ball niggas.
I just finished the whole linked up thing, man.
You did. Do another one.
I mean, I just made 100,000.
You did. Make another one.
They don't pop up like that. It's like every 15 minutes.
Hey, your
I mean, we
boy,
don't have to do
your
it with
boy
you,
here in
Breeze. Because I still need those S pluses, too.
Yeah, he in there. Yeah, he just was talking.
You ready?
All right, I'm ready.
Alright, you want to do S plus or B or what?
We can do B, because I want to test out this new B.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm about to
B's down there.
you can actually send it.
What kind of car you got?
I think it's a Chevy.
A Chevy. To the left.
Chevy to the left. Should get heavy.
Uh-oh. Eee.